All right, everyone. I thought we'd do a Schrodinger's cat today. You probably saw from the title, it says this is a look to the future. This is going to be a tricky reading. Tricky for me because if I get a dead cat somewhere in this, I'm going to have to give a lecture as to why you're not getting what you want. I want you to focus on your vision for the future. We keep coming up with, like in yesterday's or earlier today, actually, feels like yesterday. It's been a long day here. The twin flame journey reading where the DF side got a 10 of Pentacles and the universe is like it's actually limitless. Don't limit yourself. I want you to focus on what you think that 10 of Pentacles could be for you, your future. All right? Focus on it. We're going to find out, if we play the game right, of course, here with Schrodinger's cat reading, whether or not you're on track to get it or if you need to make some adjustments. Okay? So that's about it. Will you or won't you get that? So focus on the future you want. Maybe a dream you have, whatever. Try to think bigger than the DM coming in. You know, try to think bigger than the runner showing up. Something a little bigger than that. All right? That said, it's a Schrodinger's cat reading. I'm going to shuffle right now. Okay? It's a Schrodinger's cat reading. I've already put out to the universe what I want. It's a pick a card reading where the card picks you. All right? Schrodinger's cat's a science experiment. It talks about multiple universes. We use it for multiple timelines here. Okay? We look at timelines. We see where you're at. I'm going to put two cards on the table face down. And then I'm going to give you two animals. And I'm going to flip a coin. And the coin decides which card goes with which animal. It removes the human element. It allows for fate to take its course here. All right? We'll see. Future influence. A look to the future. All right. Watch them both. There's no time stamps here because everything is connected. One could be future influence for you. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Do what you want. At the end, I'll pull a bridging energy because everything is energy and everything is connected. All right? Timestamps have no place in our universe. All right. There we go. Two cards face down. I don't know what they are. I got the famous Schrodinger's cat quarter right here. Flem the parrot's here. We got extra energy. He loves the quarter when it hits the floor. I'm going to give you two animals. All right? You got 2 seconds to pick. All right. Let's see here. What animals are popping to mind? A hippopotamus or a rhinoceros? Which one are you? Hippopotamus or rhinoceros? 1, 2, 6. Should have picked. Hippopotamus is heads, rhinoceros is tails. Let's find out which card goes with which. There's tails. Tails. So that's rhinoceros and that's hippopotamus. Rhinoceros, hippopotamus. I do that so I don't forget. That's not because I think you're stupid. I'm stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, rhinoceros, hippopotamus. I almost forgot right there. So, you know, maybe today I am. I don't know. We'll see. You ready? All right. Rhinoceros. Live cat or dead cat? Are you on the right path for whatever vision you had in your head for your future? 9 wands. It's a dead cat in the sense that something's preventing it. There's something. It's very minor. It's not anything that can't be taken care of. We're going to clarify with the witches, which randomly at the bottom has a devil. I told you it's going to be a tricky reading. Right? It's going to be. People like pick a card readings on people's websites because they're always roses and rainbows and stuff like that. She said the angels had my back. Right? All that kind of stuff. Right? Well, they do. Angel energy always has your back. But if there's devil energy there that you're listening to, it's going to be louder. It's going to sound better. The devil on your shoulder always makes sense. It's always, you know, it always makes a lot of sense. They used to do that in old TV shows, right? They'd have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other. Devil's always easier to listen to. All right? All right. 9 of wands. Why is it here? What's this little bit of resistance to whatever that vision of the future is? You're not quite on the right path. You're right path adjacent. What is it? What's crossing it? The Magician. It's a self-belief issue on some level. I have to just generalize here. Okay? Now don't come at me and go, I'm the most confident person in the world, Steve. Okay, good for you. All right, I'm pretty confident, and I sometimes have self-doubt about certain things. I don't know if I can do that, right? That kind of thing. Well, it is. It's a bit of a self-doubt issue, but it's bollocks. It's bullshit. It's nonsense. However you want to phrase it. What's on top? 8 cups. There's some devil energy, something that is preventing. Oh, it could be it could be something from the past that affected you in a way. In other words, you're still letting it affect you. You're letting it affect your confidence level. Okay? In some way. It's possible. All right? Or there's something you need to let go of. And once you do, boom, it all springs into action. I don't know. Center card. 7 cups. That's read with the Magician. And again, this is a confusion energy that's on this. You're not sure how to make it happen. Stop being unsure how to make it happen. Whatever it is. Stop being unsure if it will happen. Any doubt you put in something, I don't mean for you to be Pollyanna and all kinds of, super positive, this and that, I can do anything. That's overconfidence, and you don't want that. It's not about how it's going to happen or whether or not it just allow things to happen. Go with the flow of the river. Energy readers call it the river for a reason. Flow. Anytime you're fighting the river, you're in trouble, even if it's just a little bit. You just go. I know, I grew up near a river, and we used to go tubing on that river all the time. That's why I use that as a reference. And first thing you learn is you go where the damn tube wants to go. You start fighting it. Those, the kids that would fight it were the kids that are always cut up, showing up for school the next day with a cast on their leg or something. It's like, hey, it is what it is. What's read with the 8 of Cups? Tower. Yeah. I said something. It could be something you're holding on to from the past. That maybe you've convinced yourself it's still got some chance or something like that. I see this all the time with people that don't give up on businesses that aren't going to work. It's just an example. I'm not saying this is you. But I see it all the time with people that don't give up on businesses that aren't going to work, right? Because they watch billionaires on TV tell them never give up. I never give up, this kind of thing, right? And what's the first thing that happens when these type of people go to the Shark Tank TV show? The sharks say, you need to end this business now, right? I'm just about to be homeless. I'm looking for an investment of $100,000 for 10% of my company. I have no sales. I've mortgaged my house 9 times. I've sold my car. I'm hoping maybe you can help. And their advice back from the sharks is you need to shut this thing down and walk away, right? Get yourself so fixated on something. There's something here from the past that might be holding you back. You know what it is. I don't. Whatever it is, so maybe you tried once before to get whatever this future you envisioned is, and it didn't happen. So now, well, I don't know, it didn't work before and all that, whatever. If you do away with that, if you just flow with the river, because this is really minor. I mean, it's a dead cat, but we could bring it back to life. We could, with the right equipment. And the right equipment is something to do with these 8 cups that you think aren't broken, or you're not sure that you need to even deal with them or not, or you just want to keep trying, sticking your hand in the meat grinder over and over again. Once you get rid of these 8 cups, everything changes. It's the thing that's holding you back is in these 8 cups. All right, that's putting this wall here. All right. A little bit too, and again, I understand if it is a confidence issue, I'm not sure I can do it kind of thing with the Magician here. I understand that. I get it. And sometimes, it just happens. Sometimes that's probably something from the past where something similar didn't work before. Remember, the same energy, same frequency plays out many different ways. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same kind of thing. It might be something that reminds you of it or whatever. Either way, not much hindrance here. It's a dead cat, but it could be brought back to life pretty easily. All right? I've done my best. That's the best I can do in a general reading. But I do know you get rid of these 8 broken cups that are fucking broken. First thing, you got to admit they're broken, because they're not broken in the witches here. Right? You do that, and it's like shutting off the emergency brake on the freeway. All of a sudden, you take off like a rocket. All right? Let's go. Hippopotamus. Very dangerous animal, a hippopotamus, right? All right. We hear about hippopotamus attacks. Yeah. You got a live cat. It is the Knight of Cups. Yep. This is an energy of, it's not about, in the context of this reading, it's not about somebody coming towards you as much as what, if you're on the right path, or if you're right path adjacent to whatever this future is that you envisioned. You are. He's always going the right way, and he's moving at a nice trot, going in the right direction, very positive, very good. Let's clarify that with the little animal deck. All right? Let's switch decks. You know what? Nope. Intuition says don't. Okay. Fine. We'll stick with the witches. We'll do our, we'll use the little animal deck for the bridging energies. Okay? Which we'll space that out a little bit. Okay. Knight of Cups for hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Remember that game, Hungry Hippos? I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but maybe you might be hungry hippo in your way to something. I don't know. What's going on here? Knight of Cups. I know you're on the right path. I know it's a live cat. It's a beautiful energy. I'm drawn to mostly the little rainbow things coming out. We're going to turn into Rainbow Unicorn Tarot here for a second. All right, what's going on? Why is the Knight of Cups here? From my hippopotami. Yeah, wow, it's very stable. It's a King of Pentacles crossing it. It's beautiful energy. King of Pentacles crossing the Knight of Cups. It's stable. It's just keep doing what you're doing. You're going on the right path. Keep confident in yourself. King of Pentacles, very confident. It can border on arrogance. Be careful about that. Little setbacks happen. If you're arrogant, setbacks set you back way more than if you just realize that setbacks happen from time to time, and you know, shit happens. So far, this is a beautiful energy. What's on top? Queen of Cups. I mean, my God, it's just, yeah. You're also, what's the center card? Red with the King of Pentacles. Before I open my mouth, yeah, the Hermit. Again, the Hermit. Follow your soul. Right? Like old Toucan Sam, he follows his nose, he always finds Fruit Loops. Your soul is leading the way. Whatever this is. It could be love on this side. You might have, the hippopotamus people might be horny. They might be thinking about love. I don't know. It could be love on either side, to be honest with you. But whatever it is, your soul's awake, and it's telling you, your intuition is very, very reliable. Okay? Now, I want to see what's read with this Queen of Cups, because I wanted to say something, but I want to yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah. This is a strange thing to say in a reading like this, because sometimes I try to employ caution, if you will, or, you know, sort of push caution. You really, honest to God, you really can't make a mistake here if you stay the course that you're on. And I know, and what's really weird is as I say that, it sort of pops in my head, well, maybe somebody's acting reckless, right? Or something like that. If it seems like everything's going wrong, I would still, again, make your own decisions. I would still stay that course. The Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups tells me that. The energy's moving very fast, and when you're moving fast, it's like, when I was a kid, I was into speed metal and things like that. And when I was taking guitar lessons, I was taking guitar lessons from a jazz guitarist, and I wanted him to teach me how to play fast. Right? I wanted to blow through the scales, you know, go really fast. And he said, speed will either help you or hurt you. And I said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, when you're going real fast, you can make a lot more mistakes. On the plus side, you can make a lot of mistakes and nobody will notice it. Because you're playing so many notes, if you miss 3 or 4, it's not going to matter too much. They're not really going to pick up on it. But it will hurt you because you miss a lot of the detail and the subtlety and the feeling of music. But this is more of the positive side of what he was talking about. This is an energy of, the energy is moving very fast on the path that you're on. So you best just go with it. If you make a few mistakes along the way, it's okay. You won't notice them. It's like playing through a scale, like I said, very fast, or ripping through a solo really fast. You could, if there's 100 notes, you can miss 4 of them and nobody will know. It's that kind of thing. All right? So stay the course here. That's really good. You're right on the path. You're doing fine, hippopotami. All right, let's grab the little animal deck. Let's pull a bridging energy here. All right. What's the bridging energy between the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups here? All right. Let's see. Very interesting. But your soul definitely knows the way. There's no doubt about that. Wow. And if this is love, you've got a lot of it coming towards you. You know, if you're looking to get married and have that Ten of Pentacles kind of thing, if that was what you were thinking, that's definitely here. What's the bridging energy between Nine of Wands? That's it. Can't shuffle anymore. And Knight of Cups. Eight Swords. Both sides need to stay out of their damn head. Both sides have the potential. This side over here is the potential. Listen to what I said. It may seem like things go wrong from time to time or whatever. You know, sloppy work, if you will, kind of a thing. But the energy's moving very fast. So it's okay. My analogy holds true here that I gave you. On this side, yeah, this is definitely stay out of your head, because what's happening, try not to even, in fact, the energy that's attached to this is attached to the reading. Try not to let what I said about the Eight of Cups get in your head. Don't think about it. Don't dwell on it. Don't even try to find it. It'll find you. Okay? It'll just come to you. One morning you'll wake up and you go, oh, I know what he meant by that damn Eight of Cups. Wow. Like that. Alright? Just both sides here. Stay the fuck out of your head. Alright. What's bridging energy between Eight Cups and Queen of Cups? Well, in my Queen of Cups, the cup is temporarily empty, right? But it's open to receive. On this side, it's, you know, it's some sort of Eight Cups that needs to go. You know, something. Some kind of drag here. What's going on? Bridging energy between Eight of Cups and Queen of Cups. What is it? This is a tough reading for me to do in a general sense. Queen of Wands. Both sides might have the potential to fool themselves a little bit. Okay? On this side here, remember what I said about when things go right. Don't let it go to your head, because a few things will go wrong from time to time on this path, even though it's the right path. Don't change path when something goes wrong. On this side over here, there's something about yourself that you don't... I think this side over here doesn't realize how attractive their energy is. Okay? Over here, my rhinoceros people. You're somehow, some way, and again, I don't know specifically what this Eight of Cups is for you, but somehow, some way, you're undercutting your own attracting energy in some way. And you might say, well, I'm an Instagram model, Steve. I think I'm great. You're actually probably greater than you even think you are, even if you are an Instagram model bordering on narcissism. Okay? You're actually much better than that. Instagram model, I would not strive to be that. You could do much better than that. Okay? Is what I'm saying. All right? Make sure you believe that. There is a self-belief issue over here with the Magician especially that was crossing. Alright. Bridging energy between Seven Cups and the Hermit. This side definitely not listening to their soul. Changing paths this way, I'll try this, I'll try that, I'll try this. Stick with something for a little while. See where it takes you. If it doesn't work, then you can always turn around. The trick is to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. This side over here, as long as they listen to their soul, they can't go wrong. I mean, they got literally this dude with a light going, follow me, right? What's going on? Bridging energy between Seven Cups and the Hermit. Bridging energy between Seven Cups and the Hermit. It's the Moon. On both sides, the problem is the path is hidden. On both sides, with this, whatever this future is that you're envisioning for yourself, there's going to be parts that things just sort of happen and you don't know how they happened on your way there. But the path itself is hidden. So that's why I said, before I even pulled this card, I said this side's got this dude with a light, saying, come on, follow me. It's the soul energy, right? This side over here is a bit confused because they can't see anything. This side over here needs to work out whatever this Eight of Cups is so that this guy can come over here, right? So that you get a double Hermit. That's all. Right. When you remove this Eight of Cups, it happens naturally. It just falls. The tower falls. And you get instantly the cat's brought back to life. All right? All right. The soul knows no fear. Fear is generated here. Under an energy of confusion more than anything else, and self-doubt, possibly self-doubt for some. Okay? What's the bridging energy between the Tower and the Knight of Wands? What is it? Bridging energy between the Tower and the Knight of Wands. Both fast energies. No doubt about that. What is it? Two of Cups. Yeah. Again, in spite of the speed, I'll talk about hippopotamus first. In spite of the speed with which the energy is moving, the current of the river is moving, okay? It's actually very balanced energy. Over here, you won't bounce, which is good. It means, basically it means your inner tube on that river is perfectly stable. You're perfectly safe on it, okay? Again, make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. But it's just like playing those scales fast. And my teacher said, on the plus side, you can miss a few notes and no one will know. So what that means to you is you can make a few mistakes and you'll be perfectly fine. Your inner tube is solid. All right? And if this is about love, this energy is leading you right to a balanced relationship. All right? Same applies over here, except in order for this energy to balance, this tower needs to fall. This tower is out of balance. That's why it's falling. Again, it all boils back to that 8 cups. So, and the message here is very clear because this feedbacked right back on the reading. For both sides, don't let anything I've said influence you. Don't even think about it. Just breathe aside. Okay, like this side can just go, okay, cool. I'm on the right path. Right on. And just let it go. All right? On this side over here, don't try to find this 8 of Cups. What the fuck is Steve talking about? Fuck that guy. I hate him. I'm going to go back and thumbs down that reading. That fucker. Right? Don't do that. That's 8 swords, and it's only going to feed the confusion energy that's here. Right? Round and round. And self-doubt and all that. Kind of feeds that. This will come to you. It will. And it will. It absolutely will. I'm going to pull one more card, okay, for the rhinoceros side on the 8 of Cups. One card and a crossing card on the 8 of Cups, based on things that I've just said. All right, let's see, real quick. What else you want to tell me about the 8 of Cups? Okay, all right, yeah. Look, the Hermit. Yeah, it's cock blocking your Hermit energy, and what did I say? And look, it's another light. Right? Everything, the paths here to these futures are actually hidden. It's all redacted. And at the end of it, so I could sit here and make up stories and talk about, I'm just giving you a general reading. You're on the right path, you're not. Something's blocking. Right? It's up to you to figure out what's blocking, or whether or not, make your own decision as to whether or not I'm right about the path here, or the road you're on. But at the end of the day, I pulled one card and a crossing card on this 8 of Cups, and I get a Hermit, and I talked about it over here. I said this side over here needs that Hermit, and we got to shut this down. In order to do that, we got to find this 8 of Cups. We deal with this 8 of Cups, we get the Hermit, and then things start to move quickly. This cat comes back to life, right? Clear, yeah, oh, right? Cat come back to life. Crossing the Hermit is the Emperor. Something to do with confidence, like I said about the Magician. It's something to do with confidence in some way. Confidence energy, just like any frequency of energy, plays out differently. It can play out many different ways. What it means to you, only you know. But there's something here, could be something from the past that rattled your confidence. I don't know, but it's blocking the Hermit energy. And your Hermit is being replaced by 7 Cups, which is pretty much just feedbacking as stress and confusion, okay, on some level. Or not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to do. Flying blind, if you will, okay? We're all flying blind for the most part, even me. That's where confidence comes in. Take your shots, right? Live life like it's the only one you got, You do have other lives after this one, but this is the one you're in now. Right? It's like going to see 2 movies in the same day, but you don't remember the first movie while you're watching the second movie. That kind of thing. Although there's some feelings left from it. It's that kind of thing. This is the life you're living now. Something about confidence, taking control of whatever this 8 of Cups is. And it really does. It really results in a drastic turnaround here. That's your reading. It was a tough one for me to do. I hope it was good enough. It's the best I can do. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everyone who shares, everyone who watches. It's pretty much straight up energy read. There's no bullshit here. There's no unicorns or rainbows. It is what it is. It's a good way to find out if that future you envisioned is even humanly possible. Okay? If you're even on the right path to get to it. And some people like to trick the system. Some people like to, I'm sure there's somebody out there thinking, well, I thought, would I be living on a colony in Jupiter? Ha! Can't live on Jupiter. It's gas. Ha! See? And then they picked hippopotamus. You're on the right path. Well, you're on the right path to be living somewhere else. Or you're on the right path to be living in that Jupiter thing. Right? You could be. You never know. Hey, it doesn't mean just because you can't do it, just because you tried to trick the system and say you can't live on Jupiter. I pictured myself in a Mars colony, maybe somebody thought. I'm living on Mars and enjoying myself. Well, it's possible. You might be. You could be, but it might play out a little differently. It might play out as you get your dream house or something like that, you know, or you're living in a new area that seems foreign to you. You know, the universe is just energy. It's about feelings and emotions. It's a very binary universe. On or off, zeros and ones. All right? That's that. Anyway, hopefully you thought about something, you know, specific to you. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right. Good luck.